was this kid in a candy store, and he just got legitimized by the so-called most powerful man in the world as of right now. So, I mean, you just elevated him that much, so why wouldn't he be one big ball of smiles? I mean, for a roly-poly guy and all. We got two more on.
You know
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, since the Korean War, no president has ever done that with the leader of North Korea.
No, it was a big step. It's historic. I don't know what it's going to turn out to be down the road, but at least for today's history, this week's history, it was a very historical moment. It's going to go down in history one way or the other.
Right, because remember when Donald was running for president and everything, like everyone was saying, oh, well, he's going to get into a war with North Korea and everything like that. And now, he actually is trying to broker peace with North Korea. Then now they're going, he's being too tough, I'm being too tough. It's like, make up your fucking mind. Come on. Really.
Exactly. Did you notice, and I brought this up last week's show, I don't think anybody is looking at the bigger picture, but we had the G7 where they banned Putin. Nobody wanted to talk to him, and they're all like, nah, we don't want to talk to Putin. Then Putin's out there in China in another summit at the same time going, we don't want to talk to the Europeans. And Trump's the only one, and I'm not even wanting to toot his horn, but Trump was the only one trying to talk to everybody one way or the other.
Right.
Which is something he did say he would do. That was one of his campaign promises, like him or not. To me, I think he's on that one, he's following through.
Right. Look, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I voted for Hillary. Just, because it was just such a crapshoot for both of them. I did. But you know what? So far, the guy's been doing a good job, Give
well,
the guy a break.
That is interesting that you say that, because I went the other way, but I was against Hillary more than I was pro Donald.
Right.
I have, outside of this recent geopolitical move he's been doing, where he's doing our foreign policy the way he is, I didn't think he was doing a whole lot to fill in his campaign promises. Obamacare's still there, even though he told us it wasn't supposed to, he was going to get rid of it. They got rid of the mandate, but that don't mean anything. They can put it right back in the next tax bill. The damn tax plan was for the rich corporations. We barely got anything at the bottom. So, whatever. You're seeing some positives. We're meeting more in the middle. I think that's where America needs to, instead of being these polar opposites, we need to kind of slide in the middle a little bit more and go, okay, we voted this way. Maybe he's not doing the way he wants, but he's doing better than I thought he was going to do. I think if we had that kind of conversation, the country would be a lot better off.
But I think both sides of our media, and the right, you got the Fox people, you have the Clear Channel thing of AM radio saying, well, if you don't think Republican, you're an idiot. So then on the other side, then you have all the the CNNs, you have MSDNC,
CNN's fake news.
Then they're saying, well, if you don't think left, and it's just, and you have every Joe Sixpack just trying to get through that, but they're listening to something,
right?
Whether it would just wherever the ball bounces. I think sometimes,
and I think they do. They flap in the wind a little bit, maybe. Whoever's giving them something to get behind. That's another thing. A lot of people need a cause. And I think that's what we're seeing on some grounds there. I shot us off in a different direction. You went along. We took the ferry ride over here, and now we got to row the boat back this way because, if we don't, we're going to end the show and we're not even going to be done.
Okay. Why don't we take Uber instead of just row the boat?
Okay. I mean, Uber, it costs money, I think. I can row for cheap. I'm a cheapskate. I don't know if you know that, but I'm really a cheapskate.
Oh, dude.
Ask my ex-wife.
Well, I mean, look at what we're doing now and how much money it takes to do it,
I do it a lot cheaper than a lot of you other guys, to be honest with you. I do not have the advanced technology. I'm still running with a mixer from the 1970s, believe it or not. I have a microphone from the 90s.
What mixer? What mixer is it?
Geez, I don't even remember. It's in the other room. I don't even have it near me because I've got me separated away from all that because I run video. I'm not running video today, but I have this like a video room, so I can't. Like most radio guys will have their mixer right by them because I do video. I don't want that in the shot, so I keep that away from me.
Sure.
And it's just an old 70s mixer. It's a rack-mounted one, cheapo thing. It works.
Okay.
It's not a Yamaha. It's none of the cool ones, but it works. And you you go with what you got because
and if it works, if it's functional, if it's doing what you need it to do, why upgrade? Really.
Well, I'd like to upgrade so I could automate a lot of this, but yeah, I mean,
it's on need. But what you're doing right now, it's actually serving the purpose.
That's right.
For right now. So man, just. So you take that money and divert it towards other things that you can be upgrading.
Like food, damn it. You got to eat before you go on the radio, unless you'll be starving. And then if you're starving, your belly is grumbling, and then you won't be thinking about radio. You'll be thinking about the tuna fish sandwich.
You're damn right, Shady, because you know why? You can't eat a mic cable, okay? That's what I'm saying.
And I don't want to eat tuna fish anymore. I had that when I was married. All the time.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
did she ever go see a doctor or something? Maybe. I'm just saying.
No, I just think she liked to. Forget it. I'm not saying it. It's bad radio.
And once again, the folks at Macaulay TV are going, yeah.
Hey, everybody's getting some good pub on the show tonight.
To be perfectly honest, I love all kinds of food. I love food, and I love cooking, and I'm just, I'm just such a foodie. I'm a foodie.
So what do you make? What's your favorite dish to make then?
I actually, before I talked with you tonight, I actually made chicken parmesan.
Sounds good.
Oh man, yeah, made big. We did. I like cooking Mexican. I really got a good chili recipe.
Now you're going to get me to come visit you, and we're going to bring the entire John Lebang audience, which is about 2 people, and we're just going to come in and have Mexican with you.
It's just like, Sunday. It's the John Lebang pizza, or not pizza, chili cook-off.
There you go. Hey, I won 3 chili cook-offs in my day, so don't scoff at that, buddy.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Cool. Oh, awesome. Oh, yes, I love Mexican food. I love just any kind of just good, well-prepared food, really.
As long as it's tasty and seasoned just right, it's good.
Exactly. I'm not. See, my 11-year-old hates everything. I'm just now getting him to like vegetables a little bit. He likes celery. He likes carrots. But before, it was just strictly chicken nuggets. And every time you had him,
there's McDonald's again. Damn it!
Oh yeah, chicken nuggets. My God, man. I think there's I think all McDonald's food is just made from nothing but this material called McStuff.
McStuff.
And they actually form it. I'm serious. They actually form it kind of like like Play-Doh. They kind of press it down into the different types of shapes of food, and then they serve it to you. It's made from McStuff.
The filet of McStuff. The barbecue McStuff.
Brought to you by Dow Chemical.
For your pleasure. Well, Mike, why don't you give everybody a way they can find you on the internet? Maybe tell them some of your social media sites. Shoot that website out once again, and pump your station a little bit before we let you go here.
Okay, well, we are at any time on the website, but we are going to be changing the website out, so it may be down, but there'll be a basic player if you go to www.irnbroadcast.com. You can also go to Facebook, IRN Broadcast. Try to make it simple for everybody. On Twitter, IRN Broadcast. So as long as you know IRN Broadcast, you'll be able to find us. We've got over 40 talk shows, a great group of people. This fine gentleman included in that family, of course.
And so's Lional Nation. So's Kevin Holly. You've got just a vast array of great talent on the station.
And that neat thing about it is we're doing what we all love to do. I'm not in this to make money. I'm in this because I'm a student of radio and I love doing this. I love entertaining people.
Well, John needs to make money soon, because if he doesn't make money soon, we're all going to starve. And you know how many characters we have? That's a lot of mouths to feed. Damn, man. It's like, what's for dinner? He's like, 1 Cheeto for each one of us. That's it. Well,
and the funny thing about it, and then he comes back over after eating his Cheeto, he'll be like Oliver, more, please, more, please.
Yeah, well, you ask more for John, he'd be sending you out going to walking for something, and hopefully you can get some money off the street, because you ain't getting more here. It's 1 Cheeto for everybody. If we go to McDonald's, we each get 1 little French fry. I usually get the burnt one. I don't know why I always get that one.
You know what? I think if you get 1 French fry at McDonald's, actually somebody's doing you a favor.
All right, Mike, I really appreciate you coming on, brother. We're right up against the time. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for having me part of your great station. And, again, a big thank you for supporting myself in general enough to where, without you, I would have never had the opportunity to get on the big station, Bubba Army Radio. So, dude, you deserve a lot of credit for what you're doing. I can't thank you enough on behalf of all the shows on your station, all the future shows, all the past shows, man. Thank you for everything you do, man, and keep up the great work.
I would say back at you, John. Thank you so much for all the stuff that you do. All the great content, all the just the brilliant comedy that you bring to IRN.
Listen, don't forget about me, because I'm the one that's funny. John's not funny. You got to leave him off the side and just say, "Hey, Shady, you're the funny one."
Well, you know what, Shady? Then you got to keep John in line. How about that?
Well,
got to teach him who the boss is.
Well, I'll smack him around after we get off the phone. How's that?
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Dude, this has been so much fun. It really, really has. And that's what radio is. That's what it always should be.
Thanks, fun. Mike. We'll talk to you real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get on out of here. The John Lebang Show. See you next week.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Tune in again next week. Same time, same space, same station.
Resistance is futile.